recently I reached 50 watchers over on my DeviantArt account, and I decided to do a 5-slot request giveaway as thanks to those who helped me reach that target. Today I'm drawing the 4th of the 5 requests. All 5 of the slots have now been filled, so thank you to those who put in a request. I'll also be doing the same here on YouTube when I reach 50 subscribers, so if you aren't yet subscribed, click that subscribe button and ring the bell to move that counter that bit closer and keep an eye out. So our request here today was from Neanderthor, and a big thank you to you for supporting my art and for encouraging me to make more. Neanderthor requested a picture of a monkey, any monkey, and left the rest of the details up to me. So let's get started. So I hopped on over to Pixabay and began looking for pictures of monkeys. I settled on this one both because the monkey has some lovely colours which look fun to replicate, and I really like the pose. A very clear pose. If you made this into a silhouette, it would still be very easy to tell what it is, which is what you look for in a good pose. I started off by sketching out the overall pose and then the branch and leaves. I decided not to include every leaf, keeping the pose very clean and clear. Once I finished the sketch, I lowered the opacity and began using a rough brush to start blocking in the fur. I nearly always start with in around the head area, but left the eyes for later. With this one I decided to go for a different approach in regards to highlights and shading, where I brushed in the shading and highlights of each piece as I went, as well as putting in the smaller details like the eyes, nostrils and nails. And lastly, the background. I started by blocking in and shading the branch he sat upon, as well as the leaves, which look thick and waxy, so reflect a lot of sunlight, which ends up as a light blue sheen on the layers exposed to the sun. The last step was putting in the blurred background, which I used very broad brushstrokes for and kept each one very gestural, rather than focusing in on little bits. And with that, I was done. Let's have a look at the final piece.